If you've ever dealt with an investment property, then you know finding the right tenant is really essential to your success as a landlord. So stick around as I share 8 essential steps to help you find reliable tenants for your rental property. If you're a landlord looking for great tips and tricks, then you come to the right place. My name is Abhi, and I've been helping landlords in Houston, Texas effectively manage their rental properties for over the past decade. For 10 years or so, I've developed and tested and proven a tenant screening process that's really worked well for us, lowering eviction rates and ensuring tenants stay. Look, I'm not interning, so this is kind of a disclaimer here. None of this should be considered legal advice. I've just been around for 10 years utilizing this process, and it's worked really well for me, but this is based off my opinion and experience. Before we get started, make sure you write things down. Right. As you watch this video, you'll get tips and tricks. You want to incorporate them. You want to make sure your listing has all your requirements very clearly listed on there. So that way, when applicant A versus applicant C are being compared, you have a written down process and you have something that is straightforward. As always, consult an attorney if you have any legal questions. These steps are listed from least important to most important based off my opinion and experience. All right, let's get into it. Number 1. Pet verification. A lot of tenants have pets. A lot of tenants want to have pets. Always verify pets by getting their details, requesting a photo, and then ensuring you have compliance with your property insurance. Number 2, credit check. This step is really important, not really because of the score, though the score is important to have and important to list as in terms of what your minimum score is. But this step is important because you get a lot of ancillary information about the applicant and you're able to verify with a third party. So you want to check their legal name, any aliases, their previous places of residence, and then also what their monthly payments are, and use that to build a comprehensive profile on the tenant itself. And this information is really important to build off of. And on that note, number 3, your debt to income ratio. So utilizing the information from the credit report and those monthly payments, we want to check, hey, how much is their debt versus the income that they're bringing in? So do they actually have the capacity to pay you for rent? All of our properties have a minimum rent of about $1,200. We never allow a debt to income ratio of less than 30%. We always want to make sure tenants are able to pay their rent. Number 4, landlord references. This is really, really important. You want to ensure that you're checking all their landlord references, usually not the last one, but the one before that, right? Check previous landlord information from both the application, Google, and also county records. All right, before I move forward, I've just got to take a quick moment to talk about my business, Keyrenter Houston. Now, obviously, like I referenced, we've got a lot of experience managing rentals. We've been doing it for 10 years. So if you're feeling daunted about the prospect of managing your own rental or finding a tenant or ensuring that that tenant stays, then give us a call. I mean, we always offer a free rental analysis and also do a no BS consultation. Our goal is not to necessarily just get you on as a client. Our goal is to ensure that you're just on the right path. Take a look, check us out, visit us at KeyrenterHouston.com. The link will be in the description below. So number 5, employment verification. This is super important, but unfortunately, there's no straightforward way to really check and make sure the place of employment is absolutely legit. The best way we found, and what we use in our company, is we look up the employer on Google, find a public number, call HR, and then ask them to literally verify that this person works there. In some complicated cases, actually, our leasing team has driven by the place of employment to actually manually verify. All right, next. Number 6, identity verification. This one seems pretty easy, but it's surprisingly important and complicated sometimes. You want to check their legal ID, make sure their names match what they've listed on the application, also what's listed on the credit report, and when we get to the criminal check, that as well. Oftentimes, we'll even use free online services like fastpeoplesearch.com to get additional points of data to verify and cross-check the tenant's identity. All right, next, the criminal background check. For those of us in Houston, Texas, we do have the right to look up this information, but research your local guidelines, right? Make sure you use this information responsibly. Also, most importantly, in our experience, a lot of paid reports aren't perfect. In our office, we always look up county and also county JP records to find previous case and criminal information. And then also check that against the criminal background check that we pay for as well. And we want to make sure we do this to ensure that the tenants fit our requirements. Income verification. This, in my opinion, is the most important step. And that's why I put it here last. It doesn't matter in the end really about any other point. If the tenants can't pay their rent, you want to make sure that they can pay. We use paycheck verification service, but that doesn't always work. We also have tenants log in using our online platform, log into their bank account to verify income that they're bringing in as compared to what they listed on the application. And then finally, sometimes we'll even go through HR. We always try to pull out all the stops here. This is the most important step in my opinion. Those are my 8 steps. I hope it was useful for you. This is what's worked really, really well for my team at Keyrenter Houston. Let me know. Do you have a step or at least a process that works really well for you? If something works in tenant screening, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to take a look and maybe even adjust my process if it works better. If this was super helpful for you, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications. I'll be sharing landlord tips throughout. And if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, then please reach out to us at Keyrenter Houston. We'd be happy to help. And let us maximize your profitability for your investment. Thank you for watching.